They tried to track her down. As in today's episode, a wannabe VTuber agency disappears, a HoloLive production collab leads to uproar, Nijisanji has now announced yet another graduation. As kicking off today, we check in with Filian, this fruit snack goblin earlier celebrating $43,000 raised for charity, that being associated to the American Heart Association, wherein recently Filian would take to stream and sharing that her newly opened P.O. box had received over 100 packages, and one of those packages including a very dangerous surprise.
Okay, so like a week ago, I invited or not open. I opened a P.O. box and I said, "Chat, send in anything you guys want." And the problem was, my chat did that. They mailed in 2 days 137 packages. A monumental, torrential downpour of packages arrived. So many, it was like a miracle from God, except it was my chat sending me random items. And some of them were extremely suspicious. So someone, it was all fine in the motherland until someone sent in 6 jars of pickles, glass jars, in a cardboard box. In transit, all of the jars shattered. So the P.O. box received a soggy, acidic, leaking box of sharp objects.
Gross.
This activity allegedly leading to the interest of the FBI.
They were sending so many packages in that the effing, it was 7 in the morning, okay? My friend hears a knock on their front door, opens it up. A dude with a gold badge around his neck is standing there. He says, "Hey, Officer Willis, FBI." They're like, "Can we come in?" They're like, "No, no, no." And the effing Fed showed up, right? And they're like, "Listen, I've seen these things before. I've played these games before." They usually, when they do criminal activities, they send in a bunch of packages as a smokescreen for illegal materials. Now, we don't have the time to go and screen off your packages, so we're going to pay you a visit. So explain yourself. So my friend had to sit there and explain that they opened a P.O. box for a cat girl on the internet.
And now Filian would share regarding the most dangerous package of all.
Now, I thought that would be the end of the drama.
Okay.
But I found out a few days ago, we were screening packages beforehand because, you know, there's a lot of packages. People can send in weird stuff. Turns out someone sent in a tracker on one of the packages.
Oh my God. Why do people do that?
I don't know. But here's the thing. That package had been brought to a place where I was going to do the P.O. box stream because I was going to go to Texas for it. So now I had to cancel my trip to Texas.
No!
Because the location that got doxxed.
They ruined it!
So now I had to go and get all the packages to my apartment in the next couple of days, which is going to happen, but it ruined a lot of plans. But you know what the craziest part was?
What?
Bro put a return address. What? I kid you not.
God.
The cops were knocking on that dude's door.
Hell
Yeah. And then I found out apparently some other snacker, when they were screening the gifts, had sent in an anti-tracker scanner to find other trackers.
yeah.
So-
Grace.
2025 is a year.
This all next. Today we check in with Lunova, marketing themselves as a VTuber agency with hashtag VTuber agency, originally buying a VTuber account from the now defunct V-Reverie VTuber agency based out of Singapore. After backlash, they would send out this public statement of apology, remarking that they had intended to now return the IP rights of the VTuber's account who they had bought to the original owner, now an indie VTuber, stating we plan to get in touch with V-Reverie in order to acquire the remaining assets of the IP in order to return them to her. That indie VTuber being Valentine. Further updating us now, saying if anyone is curious, they've ghosted me, by the way. Remarking this is my last Hail Mary to get them to talk since we were in the middle of negotiating. And further, I really wanted to get more answers because things were just shady. We agreed on something before pulling the trigger, but they dipped. Once again, this being the Lunova agency remarking auditions coming soon, by their remarks saying they had purchased a VTuber agency Twitter account from VReverie. Many of those prior involved with VReverie wondering if there was a deeper or if one-to-one relationship between these two agencies. This all while next, we turn to HoloLive Indonesia's Airani iofifteen, recently collabing with Shiori Novella of HoloLive English, and that collab including HoloStar's English member Jurard T Rexford. Jurard tweeting out about that collab, a really wild collab, Monster Hunter Wilds with Shiori Novella and Airani iofifteen, going on to make this face, which would also be used in Iofi's thumbnail, whereas Shiori would have a very different and perhaps more accurate thumbnail as to how this collab played out. This being the first collaboration between Shiori Novella and a male VTuber. Shiori back in mid-2023 upon debut saying to her soon-to-be followers to please respect her collab choices. Followers of Shiori over the past months taking to Twitter to say they are closing their memberships and that they had been blocked from this particular HoloLive talent, while as others would show that they were joining the memberships of this HoloLive English talent. Shiori afterward taking to her Twitter community post to say thank you for watching. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to spend time with me and to support me. I want everyone to keep finding something to make them smile, and I want to keep doing my best to make lots of fun memories together. It's thanks to you all that I get to remain childlike and kind-hearted, being able to talk about things such as my day, my interests, to things that scare me. It's so nice to have a home in Inkwell. Shiori now planning an entire week of collaborations with others in HoloLive, also now including Machina X Flayon, yet another member of HoloStar's English. Next up, we're turning to Nimi Nightmare, who had been on hiatus experiencing the passing of her dear beloved pet cat, Baby Bean. Nimi returning to streaming with a charity bash, saying to celebrate Baby Bean's memory, I'll be doing my first ever charity stream to raise money for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. This indie VTuber stream kicking off with over $100,000 being raised within under 6 minutes and ending after 8 hours with $355,417. Numerous viewers, such as Eating Mike Tyson's ass, sharing that they had donated, while Nimi officially would give out a very rare curse, remarking F cancer. This particular collab stream being rated in by Dokibird, whereas officially collabing alongside would be Maid Mint. Nimi Nightmare going on to reveal that Mint was her very first official collab partner, as then later joining Nimi on stream would be Doobie, afterwards remarking it's over 300,000. Nice work, Nimi. Nimi after the stream at 2 a.m. in the morning Eastern Standard Time, remarking thank you times a million. Oh, while Resu Desu would share, I had the chance to work with Nimi again for another background illustration. This time it's for her Baby Beans Charity Bash stream. There were collabs, variety of games were played, and goals were reached. It was a very fun, long charity stream. Numerous artists showing off these collabs, including Adendium, alongside Dicebag, Marina, and Comic Dud. As it was also earlier sharing off Maid Mint artwork was Ayami, providing us this Momo Kyun of her good friend, alongside this extra Maid Mint. This artwork being for a collab cafe event between the two. Mint alerting her followers that while the cafe actually opens at 11 a.m., the collab itself did not begin until 3 p.m. As also of the past week, this particular post from Maid Mint, made back on March 19th of 2021, had jokingly made its rounds. This being the original post from Maid Mint, remarking on her ending of her VTuber activities 4 years ago. Mint taking to Twitter to clarify this is from 2021. Alongside, I'm not graduating, I'm not going to heaven. Adding, please stop sharing the post. I think people are actually believing it. I am not graduating, please believe me. That particular message being adjusted from Mint's very good friend in FaZe Connect, Leah, whereas the CEO of FaZe Connect, that being Sakana, would text her asking, you are graduating, Mint responding, this is getting out of hand. That very quickly bringing us to FaZe Connect today, a company associated with VTubers, mental asylums, waifus, Yabbit, Pippa Feet, Pippa Mold, Feet Connect, Sad Girl, and Coffee. This all while we have Vexpo, the UK-based VTuber convention set for this September 5th through 7th, announcing FaZe are back and will be making a triumphant return to Vexpo 2025, all while FaZe Connect is currently launching new birthday merchandise packs, beginning with Utatane Nasa. Pre-orders running until 4/20 and including a sleeping mask, themed socks, vinyl stickers, and more. FaZe also going on to release a brand new merch drop for Kaneko Lumi, this being for her angelic debut. Lumi showing off this new design and saying, I'm so happy with how everything turned out. As here now, we also had a meeting of the Lumies, that being Astraline's Lumi, a woo, earlier informing us we are getting multiple reports of members receiving friend requests and messages from imposters using my name on Discord. Please do not accept or interact with them, and please report and block them. This all while the No Context Humans meme account would give us this company with poor management, company with good management, and company where I work meme. Komachi Panko remarking on that, Phase Connect, if it works, it works. As Amanogawa Shiina would also reply to that, saying held together by pure chaos energy. But just where is Shiina? Well, here she is in marketable plushie form, still available for order these next coming 3 days. YouTube's estimating a departure date of this plushie being on July 5th. Oh, well, further with Phase Connect, we have Pipkin Pippa this past weekend being the master of ceremonies at the Oshi on Deck event, this all being at CarrierCon 2025. Pippa also seeing this post, letting us know we now have a North Korean propaganda VTuber among us. Pippa now here with a serious question. Could you super chat a North Korean VTuber if you're in the USA? Does it violate sanctions? Pippa further informing us that she had reached out for a collab, while further sharing save on shipping by bundling my Valentine's and birthday merch. But then going on to censor her very own Valentine's merch here. And while seeing this tweet from Twitch that said, tag a woman Twitch streamer you hope goes live tonight, responding, this sounds like a threat. As what may actually be a threat is wearing Pippa merchandise. This being from a scene from the HBO show The Pit. This poster seeing this and sharing it on Twitter saying, wears Pippa merch once, effing dies. Phase Connect CEO Sakana racing to run interference and remarking, this is not true. Oh, well, next we check in with PixelLink. This organization set to close this month at the end of March. Half of the towns buying their IP from PixelLink and the other half choosing to go without their IP and returning for debuting as indies. PixelLink this past weekend going on to promote 2 of their former VTubers gone indie and debuting. First of those being Lazuli and the second of those being Rebi Rompin. Oh, well, next we have Shigure Ui, the character illustrator for Ozora Subaru in Hololive Japan and also a very successful VTuber herself, recently taking part in the 3D live concert for Hakuyi Kiyori in Hololive Japan. Some viewers noticing she had a very visible hunch. Ui remarking, I don't know what the foreigners are saying, but I know they're making fun of me. Ui taking the stream to also show this off, as numerous artists would jump on the bandwagon and illustrate this to hundreds of thousands of likes, one after another after another. Pimaro remarking, the hunchback Shigure Ui-chan is cute, but the FQUE Shigure Ui-chan is also cute, so check it out. That is, we're checking out Hololive English with Heikos Bells. Hololive production tweeting out, Hololive meets next round of merch of your favorite ambassadors. Shirokami Fubuki, Kobo Kanaru, Manase Rio, Haka, and Bay are here. We've added stickers, a pouch, magnets, and stackable cups to our existing collection. Bay also receiving this new merch, a Bells dice set. This coming by way of Misty Mountain Gaming, here saying pre-orders for the official Heikos Bells Misty Mountain Gaming dice set are now open. Crafted with maximum madness, this 7-piece set is dripping with rat energy and ready to wreak havoc at your table. This all while the character illustrator for Heikos Bells, Mika Picasso, would go on to have their artwork featured in the vocational school HAL Tokyo's commercial. This collab also including Mori Calliope of Hololive English. Giving us this big news, I was asked to make the song for this year's HAL commercial. Mika Sensei is creating the art for it. I'm so excited for it to be played all over Japan. Further asking, now who else could I be singing with, I wonder? And speaking of Hololive Meet and Mori Calliope, we have this event for Hong Kong. The official date for this being on March 30th and already being advertised in Hong Kong with this tram car. Mori Calliope over the weekend also taking time with her good friend Milky Queen, who is set to soon graduate. Callie saying me and Milky Queen will have one last collab together before her graduation, giving us this last karaoke. As tonight, just after the time of the publishing of this video, Callie will also host her own karaoke with an announcement. Earlier providing this tweet and remarking announcement coming soon. Next, we're checking in with HoloIndie, the official account for Hololive Productions' derivative work game brand, now announcing the release of Myriad Death. Play as Mori Calliope and slash through enemies in this intense 2D roguelite action game. HoloIndie now attending numerous trade shows, including GDC 2025, while further announcing their 2 new ambassadors, that being Kyla and Ririka. HoloIndie earlier releasing Holo Run, which can be played in both single-player and co-op modes. This particular Holo indie title receiving loads of streams from HoloLive members, but not a particularly large player count on Steam, and as many of the unlocks are locked behind multiplayer, this leading to a challenge for those who have purchased this particular game. Meanwhile, Holo Indie would further promote Project Chrono Gear, that being a 2D platformer starring Oro Crony of HoloLive English. Crony now teasing a brand new Maid look, tweeting out this silhouette alongside "My birthday party is coming up. Send in your predictions to hashtag Made for You," giving us the timing of March 25th at 8:30 p.m. Pacific and 11:30 p.m. Eastern. This is next we check in with Nijisanji, and specifically their not often used Nijisanji Korea Twitter account, now announcing the upcoming graduation of one of their members, that being Ban Hada, this longtime pirate captain of over 4 years, now having their graduation set for March 31st, that being tweeted out in both Korean and Japanese. Ban Hada also going on to quote retweet that in Korean, Japanese, and English, remarking, "Thank you for your support throughout my time with Nijisanji. Unfortunately, I have decided to set sail and embark on a new journey, and I hope you will respect my wishes. My baby Kaizo crews, stay proud of yourselves. I love yous dearly, and as always, stay cool and keep sailing." At this time, no graduation stream is planned, and Nijisanji sharing that both the Twitter account and YouTube channels will be closed at the end of this month on March 31st. Nijisanji of Japan also sharing they've been receiving reports of fraudulent transactions regarding voice packs, remarking that both voice and wallpaper image data sold on the Nijisanji official store are currently being illegally traded on social media and communication apps, reminding us that the transfer, exchange, resale, etc. of our digital goods products infringes on our copyright and is prohibited at the time of sale. This all while their parent company Anycolor would send out this notice, tweeting out, "We have confirmed that a large number of applications have been submitted to our recruitment page with content unrelated to recruitment. Submitting a large number of applications without the intention of applying for employment with our company is an act of interfering with our recruitment activities, and we are considering preserving evidence and taking legal action." This as the recruitment page for Anycolor does include the ability to upload files, likely intended to receive actual resumes, but this potentially opening up a security issue for Anycolor, as once again, any actual attachments could prove to be a security issue for the company. Meanwhile, with Nijisanji English, Ayamare would debut a brand new 3.0 look. This all while the 4 remaining boys in Luxium are receiving their very own pop-up store, that entitled Bewitching Masquerade. This pop-up store running from April 17th to April 30th in Taipei. Nijisanji English also promising 4 more members to be joining the Luxium boys. Uki Violetta also updating us regarding a Noctix cover premiere, that being for their cover of Virtual to Live. And very quickly, we have VShojo's Michi Mochievee, not only being the 3rd most watched female Twitch streamer over the 3rd week of March, but further gaining the most followers out of every VTuber on the platform. Michi tweeting out, "Hey, it's my birthday soon. You want to celebrate together?" and giving us the date of March 27th, 2025. Also further tweeting out, "Never give up, never pull out." Kirio Cypher replying to that, reading the first sentence and then reading the second sentence. Next up, we have a quick update from Pina Penguin, the Harpy Penguin Healer, letting us know they're officially coming back on April 25th, that being World Penguin Day, with a brand new model, letting us know they're currently in Japan at this time on vacation. Further along, we also have Anime Central, that being the Midwest's largest anime and manga convention, set for May 16th through the 18th of 2025, and making this musical guest announcement saying, "We're thrilled to welcome CAF as a guest of honor at Anime Central." Official CAF English account letting us know that this will be the very first performance from this particular musical artist in the United States. Oh, well, also we have Glitch Stars announcing even more members joining their ranks. These debuts set for this Friday, March 28th at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Established VTubers like Arissa Noonish, Mochi, and Maple now joining their ranks. Maple recently also celebrating their birthday this past weekend. So while very quickly Finally, we're checking back in with VAlure, the VA-focused VTuber agency, tweeting out with Gen 2 auditions right around the corner, this being set for April 1st. We are also looking to expand our team behind the scenes. We're currently looking for audio editors, script writers, and YouTube moderators. So next, we have even more things VTubers say from our co-host, Co-Dee.
She's taking a break from all activities, that being Hiodoshi Ao of HoloLive Regloss. Ao and the rest of Regloss were recently part of a PUBG mobile collaboration, with each member hosting their own stream for the collab, and Ao losing her voice prior to the stream, taking to social media to say, "My throat isn't in top shape yet, so I feel like it was lower than usual." Ao has been going through a round of health issues, as last week she was struck with hay fever. She went on to post, "Worn out from pollen and allergy meds, I really want to stream tomorrow. This is the worst it's been in years." But it wouldn't be long before HoloLive put out an announcement letting people know Ao is taking a hiatus. HoloLive would go on to say, Ao has reported that after experiencing prolonged health issues and undergoing a medical examination, she has been diagnosed with adjustment disorder by a doctor. Given this diagnosis, we have decided that it would be best for her to pause her activities and focus on recovery rather than forcing her to continue. And for those of you that don't know what adjustment disorder is, it can be defined as a state of distress and emotional disturbance, which arises in the course of adapting to a significant life change, stressful life event, serious physical illness, or possibility of serious illness. Continuing with the announcement, HoloLive said she will not be participating in the upcoming Regloss 3D Live Sakura Mirage. For the time being, Regloss will continue its activities as a 4-member group, adding the management team will fully support Ao's recovery, and we kindly ask for your patience until she's ready to return. Ao later held a short stream to discuss the announcement where Noriko Trans summarized the stream for EN fans. Some of the key points being she was diagnosed with adjustment disorder 5 years ago, sought medical help, and slowly recovered. She only really got headaches from hay fever and not from her adjustment disorder. Ao felt that her physical condition had been poor and she was feeling down lately, but when she went to the doctors, they said it was due to stress and exhaustion, which arose suspicions that her adjustment disorder might be back, so she got it checked and was right. Hiodoshi Ao thought of not telling management because she was afraid they would react strongly. When she did, she asked if she could keep working at least until the Regloss mini live concert, but they said no. According to Ao, her manager understands Ao's desire to perform in the live concert, but she can't bear to make Ao undergo even more stress. Ao mentioned that her manager cried and she thought, "I can't make princesses cry." Hiodoshi Ao says she is 100% not going to quit and her stress isn't even a tenth of what it was 5 years ago, but evidently it's enough to reach a diagnosis. She went on to say the cause of her relapse was overwork, but no one forced her to work, it was her choice. Hiodoshi Ao will also be taking a break from social media and her covers will continue to be uploaded, and she went on to finish up her stream saying she loves working at HoloLive and asked fans not to attack employees at cover. Most of all, she'll miss her fans. The Regloss members took to social media to show their support, with Ririka posting, "I'll keep working hard to create an environment where Ao, who's always been there to support us, can return healthy. Please take your time and rest for now." Raden posted, "Let's go to the hot springs together again sometime." While Kanade said, "Your health comes first, take your time and rest well. We'll be waiting for you to come back full of energy." Meanwhile, the leader of Regloss went on to say, "For now, take it easy and rest well, Aotan." Next up, we take a look at Hoshimachi Suisei, as she takes to social media to announce a 2-month break to go on vacation, posting, "Suisei's spring break begins." The HoloLive talent has also been hard at work participating in a multitude of collaborations. A while back, it was announced that Suisei had sang the song in the recent Gundam GQX movie, and it has now been announced that the same song will be used as the ending theme for the upcoming anime. Suisei, who just celebrated her birthday, released the music video for Caramel Pain, one of her songs from her latest album, bringing back Mimicry Meta, who made the Bibideba video, and created with the help of creators from various genres. The music video hit 1 million views in a day. On the topic of music, we check out HoloLive Gen 5's Momosuzu Nene, as she'll be hosting a 3D Live birthday concert on March 29th. Nene has slowly been revealing guests, confirming an appearance from Usada Picora, as well as appearances from Aki Rosenthal and Hosho Marine. New guests will be announced every day up until the concert. But Nene isn't the only one hosting a birthday concert, as Shiranui Flare has just announced she'll be holding her 3D Live on April 2nd, going on to say there'll be lots of guests at the birthday concert, as well as a reveal of a new 3D outfit. And for those of you in Japan, you can look forward to Nekomata Okayu's second live concert, titled Personia Respect, the same name as her upcoming second album. It takes place at the Pia Arena on May 28th. The lottery for venue tickets are now live, with S-tier tickets setting you back at 12,000 yen or around $80 US. Information on streaming tickets will be released at a later date. Ahead of the release of the second album, you can take a listen to her new song Deco Graduation, available available on various music platforms. Okayu recently received a new outfit with the ability to zip and unzip her jacket, but she wasn't the only one getting a new look, as next we check out Yukihana Lamy, who took to stream to reveal a sleek cyber-themed outfit showing off her twin tails, as well as her short shorts, her no shorts, and also went on to provide a shot for all her dedicated Yukimin. Lastly, in today's segment, we check out some collab updates, starting with Isada Picora, who joins Yuasabi and PlayStation to voice act in a commercial for the PlayStation 30th anniversary. Picora plays Peke, one of the 3 characters in the commercial, with the other 2 characters voiced by actors Nishino Nanase and Kyo. Next up in collab updates, we have one for the fans with the finer taste buds, as sales for the Fubuki Cross Meri Shirui Yoi Matcha Pudding Liquor are now live. According to Meri, the 20% alcohol liquor contains the perfect balance of matcha's aroma and the smooth sweetness of pudding, with the bottle art created by the illustrator Rosary. Fubuki, who is one of the new HoloLive Meet ambassadors, also gets some new HoloLive Meet ambassador merch, joining Kobo, Bei, Rio, and Haka to receive stickers, magnets, stackable cups, and a pouch. But that's everything from me. Back over to you, False.
Thank you so much, Co-Dee. And that's not all, as we welcome our other co-host, that being Lae-Dee. Take it away.
Thanks, False. Raccoon VTuber Snuffy demands you look up at the sky as they debut their alien form, with this alien Snuffy design coming from Maddie, with some brand new stream overlays coming from Fayakun, and a new instrumental coming from Spellcasting titled Garbage Galaxy. That as Snuffy goes out to post, thanks for gleeping. I hope you all enjoy Sneeby and the space adventures. Digital Crow VTuber Masai Nella debuts with not only a new YouTube channel, but also an original song in collaboration with Lazy J Music. For their posting, I'd also like to reiterate my absolute gratitude and admiration for Lazy J Music. I'm honored to have her music be part of such a special moment, alongside the launch of some new merch to go with their new model, and celebrating as they finally have a channel point redeem that actually does something, such as head pat time. Goose VTuber Elias Stellaria celebrates their birthday with a birthday donathon and VTuber 2.0 debut, with the VTuber art done by Cluseller and rigging by Iron Vertex, etc. As Elia goes out to say that this toggle makes them look super elegant, just like them, for real, definitely 1000%, yes sir. Neon Froggy VTuber Harper debuts a brand new 3D model, having the opportunity to also be included on the front page of Twitch for their debut of Office Lady Harper, and also releasing a brand new Office Lady Harper wallpaper, posting thank you so froggin' much for all the support. Bon celebrates their birthday, or in their case, a happy Bon Day, and receiving more birthday illustrations, with this one coming from Cho, with Bon wishing everyone sweet dreams, but not before releasing their special birthday announcement in collaboration with Aurelia Graphics for a Bon Wiggle enamel pin, now available for pre-order. Siren can be seen here as a small Aboba, here to dance you through the week, with this 3D animation coming from Snow Hunter, as Siren celebrates starting 2025 with hitting a milestone they never thought possible, being a personal record of reaching over 16,000 subs. Posting, I would be lying if I said I think I deserve it. I went into this subathon expecting less than half of what we achieved. That as I would also get invited to TwitchCon Europe as a featured streamer. Hosting TwitchCon Europe was so much fun to be with all my friends last year, so I hope to see you all there this year too. Your friendly neighborhood burb, Oteru, begins a new adventure and VTuber debut. That as they release their Digimon cover, Fire, with the help of G Zion, responsible for the new design for Oteru's model, along with illustrations for the music videos, animations, and more. That as this friendly neighborhood burb now becomes a burb of prey, alongside the announcement of some brand new merch. As Oteru posts, debut was amazing. Thank you for all liking my Monster Hunter inspired outfit. As with this new outfit comes with new real estate on Oteru's forehead. Bard and adventurer Sugi Aoki invites you to embark in a new mission together, as this Bard and Guildmaster asks what potion are you choosing, showcasing their live 2D model reference sheet here. That as Sugi gives out to post Otsu debut, thank you everyone so much for coming by the guild. That as Sugi also posts an original song made alongside Ethoro, titled Forevermore, now available on YouTube and all streaming services. God of Reality Rikami receives a rat dance animation done by Stardom, perfect for jamming out to his new release of a Paranoia cover, now available for streaming releasing on all platforms. That while also releasing a cover with Ebiko in One of the Girls. Empress Rhea announces their 2025 project Dominion, starring a 5-part story with 5 guests, including a custom-made game exclusively on their stream, where chat will be able to choose their faction and fight for either Rhea or Vral. With the first guest revealed to be Grape-chan, second guest to be Narissa, third guest being V-Shoujo's talent K9 Kudo, fourth guest being DSG Skara, and fifth guest being HoloLive EN's talent Gigi. With all the guest animations being done by FF Sade, who showcases a behind-the-scenes and animation time-lapse. Heavenly, Divine, and Royal King Louverture releases Cyberpop 2, a project that has been 4 years in the making, including over 100 creatives, with the credits for features shown here, alongside credentials for cameos and producers. That as Louverture celebrates reaching close to 90,000 listeners monthly, posting I got more songs coming, so I think we'll reach that 100k goal sooner than later. With Cyberpop 2 already having over 800,000 streams within the first 5 days. That including visuals out for their single System Override. Your trusty Isekai Guildmaster and Tavern Maid, Miori Celesta, releases their cover of Monitoring, with credits shown here, alongside an emphasis on the final chorus melody change inspired by Rishi P. That as Miori Celesta also takes part in a new cover of Le Seraphim, hosted by Exisaki, alongside Tomoko, Ayu, and Reisa, for their group collab cover. That's all for me, and now back to you, False.
Thank you so much, Lae-Dee. As that is all for this episode, as always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send in your VTuber news to our Discord, as we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.